Possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
and he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
This team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Young working out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll run on 1st down. Foster. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's brought down at the 30.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1. The pass complete.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and 10. Dances by him. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The right ball is caught for the Cornhuskers touchdown. Kalo Alexander there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now there's the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third and short yardage. Young. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this.
And he is in. Touchdown, Nebraska. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
And that ball is caught for a Cornhuskers touchdown. Kalo Alexander there to make the grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take, and he takes off with it. It's a fake. Well, folks, this is just getting ridiculous now. 7 touchdown passes. He is no doubt making up for lost time, putting an entire year of stats essentially into one football game. And by the way, those 7 touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball.
Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Young on first down. Not much there, only a yard. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. What a great start for this junior quarterback as they get the victory here in the College Football Kickoff Classic.
You all right?
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking long for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. He's got a man complete. 20, 10.
All you got to do is look it up.
And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Caleb. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Number 14, incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He's got the first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And that ball is caught for a Cornhuskers touchdown. Kalo Allen. Changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback.
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one's...
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. How could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's going to be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision, but I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
I appreciate the faith, Coach, but... So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever really say you're ready for. That's how the week felt to me. No. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right. How'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
Of course. 4.6?
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids, an intriguing draft prospect to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Okay. Ready? Rocco 80. Ready? Yes. Yeah. Down. Come back. Yeah. Ready? Woo.
Well, today had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL Draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out the window. Welcome back to the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Las Vegas Raiders. How you feeling right now?
Oh, everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following.
What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some elite abilities on the field. He's a freak athlete, totally capable.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a shit.
This is the player. This is your development trait. Superstar.
Celebrate the win again. Take a shit, but it's split. We on shot for the win. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah.
Deep. This rookie class is very deep, and perhaps no one is more hyped from this class than Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime, who was just selected in the top 10. My level of excitement for the start of the season is perhaps only rivaled by my excitement to see just what that kid's capable of doing on an NFL field. There hasn't been this kind of hype and intrigue since Tesla's Cybertruck release. So the big question I have for this year is, will this rookie sensation succumb to the hype, or will he rise to the top? Guess we'll find out soon enough after the Week 1 games get underway.
Being such a high draft pick comes at a cost. Mainly, everyone expecting you to resurrect the franchise. What helped you adjust to NFL life?
I made it a point to seek out one of the team's captains and never leave his side. I was determined to learn everything I could from him so I could become an integral part of the team's future.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm not too happy right now. You know, their offense has been talking smack about us all week.
It's not easy being a rookie. The excitement, the pressure, the fanfare, the interviews, the draft process. Plus, there's a lot of players banking on you to make them successful too. It was still the early days, but my team and I were getting to know each other, building the bond that would keep us strong and competitive through the coming season. It was a press conference before our first game of my rookie season, but the reporters didn't waste any time filling me in on what the world was saying. I was glad they asked because it helped me hone in on my ultimate goal. I was going to push myself as hard as I could to make sure I was on stage at the NFL Honors to accept the award for Rookie of the Year.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
28-yard line. It's a pick.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. But, Charles, you think about the quarterback position in the National Football. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net him 14 yards as they pick up the first.
He's brought down at the 30.
On play action, they'll throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
First and goal, Raiders.
They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Back to throw now on first down. A nice throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The free safety, Trey Boston, there to knock it away. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but and this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Tyrell Williams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Complete to
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
1st down, Las Vegas.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown.
Raiders.
Tyrell Williams. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
The pass.
Well, the intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, but it'll be 2nd down. Lets this go for Renfro. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. This complete left side to Aguilar. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Well, Charles, great article in their local paper yesterday titled Student of the Game about this young quarterback and all the time that he spent in the film room getting ready for the season. He said a lot of times he was the first one in. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs with his first. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Hunter Renfro with on 2nd down now. It's Jacobs. Oh, he breaks another. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage. You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case. Remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL, a spot foul where it occurs.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nelson Aguilar. there to make the grab. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. Anderson loses the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
He was covered by Prince Amukamara.
Bridgewater to throw. Found his target. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 39 yards. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Brandon Carr there to make the stop. 2nd and 6. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for Josh Jacobs, incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. That's caught by Waller out left side.
The pass.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Charles, your takeaways so far in this young quarterback's first NFL start?
How many cliches should I go into right now?
Well, just get going. We'll see where we end up.
Okay, sounds good. The game was not too big for him. The spotlight was not too bright. He got comfortable and acclimated early. I thought it was a very solid, good performance to start things off. In a lot of ways, I think he's ahead of the curve.
Well, that was pretty good. I think you got 5 cliches in there. But the word that sticks out to me from what you said is comfort. The way that he commanded that huddle looked like a 10-year veteran to me.
And remember, many college quarterbacks moving into the NFL has spent very little time in huddles. So it's a lost art, and they have to learn that at a later stage in development. Give him credit for putting the time and the work in advance.
Panthers 48.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Las Vegas, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile,
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go.
The regular season was off to a hot start, and I was full of confidence when I stepped up to the podium. If the press wanted a quote, I was going to give them one to remember. I said my piece, gave them a good quote to run with too, and stepped away. But despite my answer, I knew the games ahead would determine if the hype was real or just hot air.
I remember that day. I mean, the game plan flowed through you, but everyone has someone they can lean on. Which teammate helped you the most?
The whole team respected his opinion. He was sort of the veteran voice of the team everyone looked up to. No matter how things went, I knew I could count on him. One press conference that stands out to me in particular was when I first got to use my buzz from the season to build momentum for a big game we had coming up. More than anything, I hoped showcasing our strengths to the press and fans would also amp up my teammates, and it did. But it turns out they weren't the only ones who were listening.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, Graham Gano set to kick off. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26.
The Raiders take over first down.
So here comes the Raider offense now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up a throw. So, Charles, here we are. Calendars turn to November. And if you think about great performances that we have seen from this rookie class, look, this young quarterback, he's got to be right near the top of the list.
I would agree with that. And as you talk about the calendar turning, when I was in college, our coach always used to say that remember what you do in November, which meant the big push to the end of the season, headed towards a bowl game or a conference championship. Remember, he's got November and December coming up, going to be a little bit longer. But I like where he is. I like his development. The pressure of being a high draft pick is no longer there. The pressure now is, can you guide your team towards a playoff spot? That's what he has to focus on now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings him back.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Second and goal from the 6 this time. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Well, they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now and that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Tyrell Williams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll let this go deep for Ruck. It's caught inside the 25.
The pass.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target.
Incomplete.
Back to throw again. But now it'll be third down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards, the final tally. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
With the score, Raiders 14. Falcons.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Performance all in all by this rookie quarterback, and we discussed earlier some of his confident comments that he had leading up to this game, but you could say that he has backed up his words this week.
He certainly has, and I know that his teammates, a good number of them, would still say, all right, let's hold our fire a little bit before we play. But at the same time, they're probably looking at him with a little bit of extra respect. He put it out there, and as you noted, he backed it up with his play. I think he's the Offensive Rookie of the Year leading candidate right now. I'm not sure that's any earth-shattering news, but to me, he's...
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards down my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss.
Making it to the playoffs is one thing, but that's when the pressure really sets in. Because for us and our fans, there's only one acceptable outcome: a win on Super Bowl Sunday. Losing him was a major blow to our playbook, but we wouldn't find out just how much of an advantage it was to our opponents until we were actually facing them.
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada,
now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Number 30, Jalen Richard.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run.
And Guy's man, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So, Charles, here we are in the playoffs, and this rookie quarterback, likely a front-runner for Offensive Rookie of the Year, but he's not too concerned about that. He was all business with us, saying, I just want to advance to the playoffs.
And what's really nice for him is that it's a home game, which means routine doesn't really get jarred, does it? He can do the same thing he's been doing throughout the regular season, what works for him, how he gets ready and prepared. It's an easier path for him, although playing the game will not be, because the playoffs, the pressure cooker is big.
He certainly did play well in the regular season. Division title under his belt as a touchdown Raiders. Henry Ruggs. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Start things out. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A nice throw that time. And we mentioned him being a Rookie of the Year candidate. And if you recall, he was very clear in stating that that was his goal coming into the year, and he has not disappointed.
And I think you have to hand it to this young man for having his priorities straight, because when you get that kind of attention, it adds pressure. But he never wavered. A lot of these young guys, especially rookies, you know they're in it for themselves. They're going to take care of what they have to take care of. But he put team ahead of self, and look where it's gotten him. Into the playoffs in his rookie year at the helm.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge. And he's got Renfro in the end zone Touchdown, Raiders. He's back to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Jackson.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
A 32-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it.
Neither of these teams deserves to lose, but in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be the difference in this game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The Raiders are moving on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.
For Tommy Matthews, former wingman, after what he did, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what he does next. Look, I don't want to get too carried away with a hot take here about how he's a transcendent talent, but let's face it, this kid is a transcendent talent. I'm just being honest. I've done this for a very long time, and I've never seen this level of athlete before. Every season, there are new, fresh faces that stand out in big ways. The best of them garner the generational talent label. We've seen it in the past from guys like Lamar Jackson, Julio Jones, Saquon Barkley, and Pat Mahomes. Well, I've got news for you, fellas. Move over and make way for the quintessential generational talent of all time.